Hey everybody, the Arthur Gaming here. Today this video is here to show you about Heroforge 2.0. So Heroforge a few months ago did this Kickstarter. It was insanely successful, and they've launched a whole slew of new color tools and new tools and options. One of those tools being color. So you can now, right on their website, lay color down on your mini. You can use it to plan out what you want your mini to look like for color, or you can literally have them print it in color. It blows my mind how amazing it is, and just the detail you have and how much minute adjustments you can make to color and everything. It's really cool. So let's get started. As you can see, I have up here my Directive Barbarian. So in my home world called Riverbreak, there's kind of two military factions and they have conflict with each other. One is the Blade Wardens, which I did a video of them, which you can see them up on my YouTube channel. And then their counterparts are the Directive Barbarians. The Barbarians are the more organized military group. I know it seems contradictory for a Barbarian, but it actually kind of works. I'm working on a subclass for them now, so people can take them and use them. So these Directive Barbarians are kind of trained from when they're young. They're brought into it. They're more meditative, more discipline-focused barbarians. And they use their rages for other purposes. So this one here specifically happens to be a half-orc. So I'm going to go to my color option down here on the side, go to race, and half-orc is an option right there. So boom, it automatically throws some color on the skin for me. Which I like. If the color that they have for skin happens to fit for me, I throw it on there. Or you can grab any color you want and just toss the color on there. It works great. You see it even does like the eyes. You can see that. And there's lots of different eye options. It's crazy cool. So now the big thing with these Directive Barbarians, they're disciplined, they're meditative, they use their rages to do military maneuvers and stuff, instead of just being mindless fighters. But the big thing with them is they are also, as part of their training, they have to slay a purple worm, and slay an owlbear, and then make their own armor out of it. So their armor is generally purple skin, with gray fur and stuff around it. So that's kind of what we're going to go with for this color scheme. And no, they don't slay them by themselves. Their team has to go slay a purple worm and slay an owlbear, because first level barbarians would never be able to slay a purple worm. So, but first level ones generally don't. They wait till they get higher level till they earn their armor, and that's kind of the point. So I'm not going to go with anything. You could go with a theme here, and you can see they throw all sorts of color for you. And you could just go with a theme, and you could be like, boop, done, if you wanted to. I'm not going to. Decals are coming soon. There are going to be things like emblems and heraldry and tattoos and that sort of thing. They don't have them up yet. Coming soon. But we're going to go with some leather, and maybe we can see what this purple looks like. So it's a really bright purple. I think it'll work. I think that's purple wormish looking. So let's just drop some color in here. And it's really straightforward. All I'm doing is just left clicking here. That's all that. And you can see where... Ooh, that's pretty cool. So that can be separate. Those teeth can be separate. So you can see where all these different pieces come into play. I actually kind of want to do... There you go. I'm going to do those out things. I'm going to do those a different color. I just happened to click on it with that. Purple back there. Maybe purple on those. Okay, so kind of that. Actually, now I want to do purple. I think I need a third color besides the purple and the gray, so I'll figure that out in a moment. We'll even do purple in their helmets. We'll have that third color in there too. So, okay, so something along those lines for the start. Well, maybe in there too. Go in there. Have the third color there. Some accent color. Okay. Now, I might have over in the mix. I don't have one right now. So if we go to paint, if we go to hair, because that's kind of what I'm doing, I'm going to go to mix. Now, mix allows me to take hair, and I can make whatever color I want. Right? So I can go mid with a gray, the high part I can go white, the low part I can go black, and I can make a nice little, it's subtle, but you can see, right? So I'm going to want to bring the high down a little bit. I think the high is maybe a little bit too high. I want it to be a little more gray than that. We can kind of throw this on here. And we'll see that once we take and get the rest of the gray out of there, you really won't notice the gray all that much. I mean, this gray will pop out compared to just the generic gray that the mini is itself. I think that's about it then. So I think I got all of its fur. All the fur stuff done. And a little bit up in here. So big thing with this is make sure you get everywhere in these crevices, because there's little pieces everywhere that you could never get to with a paintbrush. And you want to make sure you get to all of them, especially when I'm going like what I'm doing with all this gray that's already on gray. So it's going to make it a little harder to see. So I should probably just pick my second color, maybe just a darker purple, maybe like a metallic purple. So go to my paints, go to my metals, go with like this metallic purple or something. Yeah, I like that. I like that on the helmet anyway. Right? Then I could put something else for the little rivets and stuff. Maybe that'll work for the rest of it too. Let's take a look. I know it's probably leather there instead of metal, but I do like that color. And again, they're supposed to be, these purple worm slaying guys. Again, right, we got tons of options of things to slightly customize here and there. And now let's find another color to really kind of round this out. Want to stick with metal? I think I kind of do. But I really want something that kind of pops and stands out. Almost want that rose color, but I'm not sure. That's pretty good. I like that. So let's do this. Bang, bang. See that? Then a little bit of a layer there. Some metal pieces. Oh, the rivets on the helmet. If you accidentally click over something, you can just go back and click it again with the color that you want. That's pretty good looking. I like that. Now I can do his staff, or his halberd. So I kind of like this gunmetal color for like a base color on most things. Maybe even that up there. And then accent it out with some other colors. Let's do some bone first. Hang on, let's do bone for those teeth. You take this bloody skull, like, there you go, put it on the teeth. That's pretty good. And do his individual teeth too, you can see. And lip. I mean, there's so much you can do with so little detail you can put into things that you could never get with a paintbrush. There's no way you're getting in there with a paintbrush with stuff. I mean, and I'm sure there's some of you going, well, I could get into the paintbrush, and you might be able to. I can't. There's no way. I am not that good. There's no way I'm getting in there with a paintbrush. Something like that, maybe. Okay, now let's go back to my metal for this halberd. Let's do... I kind of like this metallic purple. Maybe not for the blade, but for the spikes anyway. Titanium. I really like the cobalt. I like that it's got a tinge of blue to it. Not platinum. Chrome. No, too much. I mean, I do like the gunmetal as well, just black, but I kind of would like to do something a little different. I do like that color. Let's go with that. Go with it on the little rivets. There we go. I almost think I need to go a different color with the helmet, like that. I got too much purple going on, I think. I think that helmet color like that might be a little better. Maybe even take that lighter purple. No, I think keep it there. I like that. Okay. We just got to do a couple things over here. I like try and get rid of some purple. Try and get away from the purple a little bit. Go with the brown. There. We can go with, you know, some cloth colors, and go with like a yellow for like the tie. Kind of go with something like that. The base. Should probably change the base, number one. The base should probably be stone. Or let's do like one of these guys. One of those. Kind of stone. Got some good stone here. There's some good options. There's like some red stone. Some yellow stone. Orange stone. Mossy stone. I really like that one. Coal. I like that. Some polished marble. I even think I'd like to take a nice purple and just drop it around the base. Look at that. So there you go. There you have it. There's one of my Directive Barbarians. Oh, hang on a minute. I want to change something. This is the good thing about it. You can just make changes whenever you want. This one, I want to do too bright. Nope, too bright. Nope, too bright. Maybe this one. I know it's a little bit bright, so now I don't like that one either. What was that color I did? It's deep purple. Yeah. Subtle. There we go. I like that. So yeah, so then here's our Directive Barbarian. Again, looks pretty cool. You know, his leatherish kind of armor, his owl bear fur around the edges, some of his metal in there for everything. My little half-orc guy. Came out pretty good, I think. So you can see how in 15 minutes I just colorized my mini. Now, granted, I had built the mini prior, so you got to count some more time if you want to get into building the mini, and you can pose these guys and change the pose however you want in so many minutia of ways. It's crazy how good the tools are, and it really, you can spend a lot of time on that. But you can see somebody with no artistic talent, how in like 15 minutes I could color up this mini, and actually I think it looks pretty darn good. If you like purple, I'm a big fan of purple. It's one of my favorite colors. Oh, I did want to change this purple here, right? Ooh, maybe that's better. I did. There you go. That's even better, actually. Just that slight bit of that color there, that purple, that dark purple. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So you can see how in like 15 minutes you could easily throw a cool looking mini together, you know, have them print it, send it to you, and have this cool mini. It's really great. The tools are amazing. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they did it. It's magic as far as I am concerned, but it's pretty darn cool. So, as always, people, please follow me on Instagram at the Arthur of Gaming. Like my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know in comments what kind of things you guys want to see. Do you want to see some more Heroforge 2.0 builds? Is there something specific you want to see me put together and make and put into color? More than happy to do that kind of stuff to show you what some stuff can look like. And you know, as always, people, it is a very scary world out there. Stay safe.